What? Uy. Hi, guys. How's it going? I feel like we should have music, but I don't know what YouTube's copyright situation is. It says, hi, Karina. How are you? Hi, Ruth. Buenas tardes. Pues buenas noches. Por nosotros. Sí. For us, it's nighttime. Hi, Gina. Hola. Hola, Via. Hi, Rossi. Christian. Demarius. Maria. Paige. Laura. Hi. Hi, everybody. Oh. Guys are live. I missed your. Oh, yeah, we're live. It just took us a minute because Fidel had some stuff to do and we went shopping today and I haven't been feeling very well. So, oh, Diego's still outside playing, but he should be coming in momentarily. So, hi, the baby's here though. Us and the baby. We're live. Yeah. We just barely started, Diego. I was just watching your TikTok when I got the notification. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. The baby says hi. Are you saying hi? Can you see yourself? Say hi. Yeah. Yes, Grease. They have actually. Oh, Karina dice, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, bien.
Says he's good. Yeah, so Diego plays with all of his cousins in that, and he has friends down in where my mother-in-law lives, but he also is friends with all the kids here on the street or that live on our street. So, yeah, it's been good. Where's your other apple? Trying to get another apple. Oh, saludos de Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Saludos a Salt Lake.
Hi, Diego. Diego, come out here, please. We just barely started. I knew you were coming in. So how was everybody's weekend? ¿Puedes poner tu historia en español?
Sí.
Yeah, we could do that. I could have Fidel do that. ¿Tú es eso, no?
Sí.
Yeah, Fidel could do that. We're in Puebla, Mexico. Yep. Oh, and I'm sorry, guys. I didn't introduce this, and I should have at the beginning. We do the super chats and the super stickers, just so you guys know. I've always tried to be transparent with you guys. And as you guys know, there are ads on my YouTube channel. That's because anything that we get from YouTube goes into our house savings fund. So just so you know, those are on here and available. Please don't feel obligated, but just know that they're there and available. We're in Puebla. Fidel, ¿en qué otras partes de Estados Unidos viviste?
En varias partes. Estuve en California y también estuve en Las Vegas, estuve en Phoenix.
Yeah, so he's lived in...
Estuve en Wyoming. Tuve varias partes.
Yeah.
Nuevo México también.
Mm-hmm. So he's lived in California, Arizona, Las Vegas, Wyoming, New Mexico, all those places.
Ya, porque mi patrón me mandaba a trabajar. Tenía que salir a trabajar por 3 meses y salía por otros estados.
Awesome. Hi, breeding birds. Bien, ¿cómo está usted? Jorge, we're here in Puebla. ¿En qué parte de California? ¿Sí recuerdo?
Estuve en Orange.
Orange County.
Y en Santa Mónica.
Yeah. No, I don't, Diego. So Diego is in here. He's just in the chat, but I bet I can figure it out. They want to see you. They don't want to look at your comments. Oh, that's awesome, Jorge. A ver, me lo prestas. We're going to hide these apples because the baby takes a bite and then comes back for a new apple. Hi, Hestia. How are you? Hestia, I feel like I haven't seen you for so long. Saludos de Oxnard, California. Una es de Arizona. Yo soy del sur de Puebla. That's cool, Araceli. All right, Breeding Bird, as soon as I'm done here, yeah. I love white people. Me gustan los güeros. Amo mi país. Es gay labores, dice. Greetings from Arizona. Hi, Rivas family. I was just reading your comment about how you wish you could live in the rancho instead of the city. I prefer it just because there's not as many people. But so, guys, if you don't know, Diego is Darkness Fox XD. He's in the chat right now. So he's a moderator today. Candace, did you used to go with Fidel when he used to get sent out to other states? No, I didn't. I didn't go with him just because I worked as well and I had school, so I didn't. Yeah, I didn't used to go with him. Ellos quieren saber si yo voy contigo en la. Sandy, thank you so much. Sandy, thank you. La Sandy is esta.
Oh, gracias. Gracias,
Sandy.
Sandy.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't used to go just because I always had stuff going on. Pero ellos quieren saber si yo voy contigo cuando tú trabajo en otro estado. Pero no yo en la casa porque yo trabajo. No, cuando tú voy por trabajo en otro estado.
No, nunca.
Yeah. You're welcome, Jorge. Thank you, Sandy. That's awesome. Best life in the rancho. La mejor vida es en la rancho.
Claro que sí.
Yeah. We both feel the same way.
Todo natural.
We love it here in Mexico. La Hestia. So Hestia, so you left TikTok. I see that. Oh, okay. I was wondering why I never saw you on TikTok anymore. La Hestia dice que, hola Fidel, ¿cómo estás?
Yo muy bien. Gracias.
He kept reminding me that we had to do this today. Oh yeah, Jorge, we don't have any plans to go back to the US. Nosotros no se va otra vez en los Estados Unidos, ¿verdad?
No.
Yeah, we actually don't have any plans, but it's just because we're happy here. So we don't see a need to do all of that. We just want to build our house and raise happy children and be happy. That's all.
Estamos ahora felices aquí.
Mm-hmm. So. No need.
No estamos en otro lado ahora. Estamos bien aquí.
Esa Fidel, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias.
Saludos de Las Vegas a toda su familia.
Muchas gracias.
Eso es la Víctor.
Gracias.
I was born in Durango. I haven't been to Durango. ¿Sí tú en Durango?
No, tuve muchos amigos de que trabajaba con ellos. Sí, tengo muchos amigos, pero nunca he ido para allá. ¿Para qué? No, nunca he ido.
He has never been there, but he has a lot of friends there. Yeah. También tengo mi Dr. Pepper Fidel. Todo lista
pues
para verse esta live. So everybody, if you have a drink, saludos.
Salud.
Salud. Sorry, saludos.
Salud.
También.
Come out, my thing
That's okay. And this is Diego. For those of you that don't know, this is our 10-year-old. Hi, Fidel. Hi, Candace and Fidel. So good to see the two of you live. I'm used to TikTok. I know. But you know what I figured? We figured that because the TikTok gets so big, and that with the lives, we figured that this might be an easier way to get started and to get Fidel more comfortable with lives. Because I feel like TikTok is a lot all at once when there's so many people asking questions. So I feel this would be a better way to ease them in.
I'm going to go back to the computer. So if anybody says bad word, like something bad, I can.
Nobody's gonna say anything bad.
Well, if they do, I can go to.
Oh, because you're gonna be the streaming police.
No, and mods can delete stuff that's bad.
Oh, well, don't delete anything unless you get my approval. All right, me faltan 10 to retired, and I'm moving to Michoacan. That's awesome. Hello from Houston. You should visit. I'm in Durango. Yeah, we want to visit all over, but COVID and also, money-wise, we haven't been able to, but Sandia, watermelon, yes. Hello, I have a serious question. Please don't take it in a bad way. Since you're the only white person out there, do you feel weird or are you used to it? It was a little strange for me, I think, in the beginning, but not because I was white, but because I am the only one that speaks English. And so it was weird, I guess, not weird, but it was just a different experience for me to be to not have anybody around that spoke the same language as me. And then not that it was weird, it was just intimidating. But I did get stared at a lot when I first moved here. Cuando nosotros se van en la plaza, todos es mire, yo no. Primero cuando nosotros primero vivo aquí.
Sí, exactamente, porque pues nunca había mirado.
Because they've never seen an American living here before. So it was definitely different, but it doesn't feel that way now. I don't feel like but initially it felt like I was kind of like a fish in a fishbowl, but it wasn't bad. Nobody was mean about it. It was just different for sure. Oh, thank you, Mary. I know, Diego. Todos dice que hola, la Diego. Oh, I don't, Jorge, so we don't have a housemaid. Yeah. But we do like it here. Dijeron, oh, wait, una güera. Ha, ha, ha. Saludos de Tennessee. Yo gustaría a vivir con mi esposo a México, pero no me animo. I'm so used to the life here in the States. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm kind of a little bit slow, guys, so I'm really sorry. Hi, everybody. Rosie, thank you so much. Just a tiny help for your future home. Una pequeña ayuda para su futuro casa. Rosie.
Gracias, Rosie.
Thank you so much, Rosie. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are always so good to us. Thank you. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. I see it. I feel like Diego is like a professional YouTuber. Karina, thank you so much.
Gracias, Karina.
You guys are so awesome. You always make me feel so loved. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Seriously. It's nice. How long have you lived in Mexico? We've lived here for almost 4 years together. Yeah.
4 años.
4 años, yep. Fidel cuidar a tu güerita. Always. Before your husband was picked up by immigration, did you guys plan on moving to Mexico or did you plan on staying in the United States? We actually, we had planned on staying in the United States. And when I finished school, we wanted to then start building a home here. And our plan was to retire here. And it just didn't work out that way. But initially the plan was to stay up in the United States. Yeah, we didn't have any plans to immediately move to Mexico until he was picked up. No, you didn't miss it, Mindy. We're live. Thank you, Scooby-Doo. I appreciate it. Where do you work? I have my MBA, and yes, I did. Did I not, Karina? I thought I did. I'll go back and read it, though, Karina. Did you hit your head? I have my MBA, and I'm a freelancer. And so I just do boring business stuff. But let me go back and see Karina's. You brighten up my days with your TikToks. Thank you. Oh, Karina, that makes me happy. I feel like I feel like my TikToks are a little hit and miss, and I feel like if Fidel's in them, then everybody loves them. So I'm glad that my TikToks make your day. That's awesome, Karina. What's the money thing at the top? So they're super chats. And so you can send money and it'll highlight your chat or your comment. You can also send a sticker. And it's just, I guess it's part of a way that you guys can help out your creators or your favorite creators. And we use it to put into our house savings fund because we're saving to build a house down here. So that's where all of our YouTube stuff goes from. That's why you guys see ads on my YouTube. I call it our because it's basically ours, but that's why you see it on, that's why you see a bunch of ads. So Christian, thank you so much. Para tu casita, familia bella.
Gracias.
Bella.
Thank you.
All right, let me find. You scare them when they saw you because they think migra. No, they don't. Let's see. You guys really got to our 3rd year here. The first year was so hard for my girls at school. Yeah, Diego was bullied a little bit too here, and it was a little bit rough, but that's why Fidel, insisted that we take him out, and then that's why we put him in a private school. And I think it's been a lot better for him because he can make friends, he's just made friends outside of our house and stuff, and he's found other ways outside of school. to make friends here. And so I think it's just because it's been a little bit more on his terms instead of feeling forced because he's in school. But no, I definitely get that. It was, and it's a hard adjustment too for your kids anyway when you're moving to a new country. So TikTok brought me here. Love your story. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here. Okay, Fidel, eres muy afortunado que tú siguió hasta México. Bendiciones para su familia.
Gracias.
Sorry, guys. I'm still working on my Spanish, especially reading it. Yeah, Jorge, you can. My husband was picked up by immigration as well 2 years ago, and we've been living here in Guatemala for 2 years. It's nice to see somebody else looking at the positives. Yeah, absolutely. That's and I'm really sorry that happened, Shauna. But I think if you're anything like me, life really does just go on. So you just make the best of it, and you find your own happiness, even though it wasn't what you planned. So, let's see. ¿Cómo se conocieron tú y Fidel?
A través de nuestros amigos.
Yeah.
A través de unos amigos.
His friend was dating my friend, and they introduced us.
Exactamente.
Yeah. Hola, me gusta tu manera de ver la vida con responsabilidad. Vi un video que insiste sobre la señora que se molestó que usarán su imagen como burla ojalá que los padres fueran más responsables. Yeah, saludos. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to make sure that like this doesn't fall. ¿Tú tienes una contesta por eso o si no entiendes?
No entendí muy bien.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. My Spanish, I'm going to try that again. But Demarius, thank you so much. It says Demarius. You have a beautiful personality and love watching your videos. Dios bendiga su familia. Thank you so much. And Jorge, thank you so much. Hello, Jorge. Thank you so much. All right, let me try and read that again. And I'm so sorry. I told you guys my Spanish, and it's so hard when I know that there's 94 people watching me try to read this Spanish. Hola, me gusta tu manera de ver la vida con responsabilidad. Ve un video que insiste sobre la señora que se molestó que usarán su
imaginación.
Imagen. Ajá, como burla ojalá. Que los padres fueran más responsables. Saludos.
Gracias. No, sí, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get as much as I can of that, but one of mine would come home crying. I just switched them school and okay. Yeah, sometimes it's just a difference in schools too. You know, there's bullies are everywhere. Hola, Fidel, ¿qué fue tu primer trabajo en los Estados Unidos?
El framing, por eso me enamoré del framing.
Yeah, he was always a framer in the United States. We will do a house tour for sure.
Trabajos aparte, pero mi primer trabajo fue el framing. Porque también trabajé poniendo trabajé poniendo chirrac, y también hice un poco el estaco. Mm-hmm. Sí, pero me gusta más el framing para mí.
But he's basically always been in working with housing and building and things like that. All right, so we have more super chats. Thanks you guys so much for this. So Jorge, gracias. Thank you. Y tú dices gracias la Jorge y la Marias.
Sí, también gracias.
Okay.
Sí,
just making sure we say thank you to everybody. How was the process for you to get your citizenship in Mexico? I will absolutely go over that. Yeah, no, you're fine. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for doing this. En la Rebecca les deseo la mejor. Saludos de Indiana.
Gracias.
Thank you. You guys are so awesome. Thank you. Yes, you guys are awesome. Okay, so how did I get my I'm glad it's helped you. La Ceres dice que cuando yo escucho la Fideles ayuda yo más entiendes español.
No, sí, bueno.
Por entiendes español. See, now you guys are going to get like a real look at how the communication works in our relationship. Yeah, you can get, I don't know what a hype is, Diego. You're throwing a bunch of stuff at me that I don't know what it is. Mindy, thank you so much. You are such an amazing family. Thank you, Mindy.
Gracias,
Thank you.
Mindy.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so it was actually a kind of a long journey just because I got a lot of misinformation in the States about how to get my residency here. But when I had all of the paperwork, I went to apply for temporary residency based on my marriage to Fidel. And thank you, Paige. You have a beautiful family. I enjoy your TikTok videos.
Thanks,
Love hearing your
Paige.
story and how you all are making the best of it. Oh, thank you, Paige. You guys are so awesome. I might cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to do my best not to cry. So I went to get temporary residency and based on marriage. And then they told me that Mexico's way of keeping families together is to fast track parents that are parents of citizens in Mexico. And so I was actually able to get my permanent residency based on Diego's citizenship in Mexico. So that's how I did it. I can give you guys the website. I'm going to do a YouTube video on it for sure. But I'll absolutely give you guys the website. Now you guys know why us going live together is such a difficult thing. Okay.
I'm still on Under Darkness Fox 60, making sure nobody's, saying bad stuff.
Nobody's gonna say, "Oh, everybody's saying hi to you and brother. Can you say hi? I'm gonna wave hi." Oh, you gotta put your apple in your mouth. There you go. You're so inspiring. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. That's so awesome. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, we don't look too much.
All my boys say hi. Oh, all Mindy's boys say hi. Karina says hi. Diego looks so much like Fidel. Dice que la Diego es mira igual de tú.
Sí. Es más el
Tengo mi pelo de mi papá, no mío.
You're just laughing because I'm laughing? Oh, okay. My grandparents live in Puebla and Canada.
Mindy's
Love.
boys.
Oh, watching your life makes me happy because it reminds me of them. Oh, that's amazing, Jessica. Teresa, thank you for those. Let's see. May I ask how he got picked up and getting that horrible call was like? Yeah, we can talk about that. So he
Okay,
he
guys,
was
I'm gonna go back to my computer so I can, moderate.
okay. Bye, Jorge. Thank you so much. So he was leaving a job site and he was in a company truck and they had company shirts on. He was not driving the vehicle, but they were moving the tools from one job site to another job site. And once they pulled out of the property, an officer pulled them over and said that he wanted to make sure that they weren't stealing the tools. And so when they did that, they asked everybody in the car to provide documentation, and Fidel could not do that. And so the officer then detained him and contacted immigration. So that's how that happened. I was at work and I just barely started the job. Ellos les pregunta cómo la immigration es usted en cómo es cuando yo es la llamando tú es en la casa.
Como cuando yo soy la...
Yeah, es que ellos contesta ahora.
Oh.
Just giving him a heads up to what I'm asking. Sorry, or what I'm answering. And so I was at work. His friend actually called me. And the only way that I can describe that phone call, to be completely honest, sorry guys, hold on. The only way that I can describe that is it's like all of the air is sucked out of your universe. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like all of the air is sucked out from around you. And then you have to play this game of sitting and waiting for the phone call from them because they're in a facility and you never know when they're, going to be able to get or to make a phone call to you and all of that. It was a really, really difficult day. It was a hard first week for us. And for me, I didn't want to leave work because I knew that once I left work, I had to pick up Diego and then I had to tell Diego that his dad wasn't coming home. And so I can't believe that I'm getting through that without crying, which is great. Yeah. Does your apple taste better with hair on it? Just kidding. He didn't get any hair. Don't everybody freak out. So yeah, it was a really, really hard thing. Okay, so let me go through you guys' questions. Sorry, I want to try and get as many of you guys answered as possible. Yeah, that's Kelly. That's Diego. Darkness Fox XD. That's Diego's YouTube. My husband and I are fighting the cancellation of removal, and watching your video gives me hope that if we can't win our case, that everything will be okay. It absolutely will. That's the thing, is it, I know it doesn't feel like it when you're going through it, but it absolutely, everything, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. So for us, this is where we were meant to be. This is just what was meant for our family, and it brought us closer. And if we wouldn't have moved, then this little blonde boy wouldn't exist. So, I mean, you know, it just was meant for us. Mindy, what is the house goal amount? So our house goal amount for the house that we want, land, furnishing, all of it to completely do it, is $40,000 US. So that's what our goal is. Han visto Immigration Nation. Yeah, so I have watched part of it. He has not watched the whole thing, and I'm still trying to get through it. But it's a hard thing to get through, because I think if you've been in this situation, you know that it's the truth, and so it's hard to watch it on TV. You know. Let's see. When are you guys going to start building your house? ¿Cuándo nosotros es la casa?
Estamos mirando ahora por un terreno donde vamos a, porque pero cuando nosotros tengamos el terreno, le vamos a mandar las fotos para que vean dónde vamos. He said
that we'll send you guys pictures of the land, but right now we're looking at land. So, and that's our first step. Yeah, and our initial goal before I was doing anything with like YouTube and that, our initial goal in that was 4 years, and so we're hoping that that'll speed up. So that's where we're at. Diego's the best mod. I know. Yeah, so the house goal is $40,000 US. How much time after the deportation did you move to Mexico? When he was actually deported, because he was detained by immigration for a long time, it was a little over a year. But when he was deported, ¿cuántos días tú aquí? Como 1 o 2 días, ¿no? Cuando tú es la deportación, tú es aquí en Puebla, antes yo en la Diego es aquí.
Sí, como 2 días.
Yeah, so Diego and I came to visit for 2 weeks. So we were, and he had been here for 1 to 2 days before Diego and I came to visit. And then we did 2 weeks here, and then we went back up to the States, and 3 months later we moved down. So it was pretty quick. Yeah, but we had a lot of time to prepare for it. Does your family watch your YouTube and your TikTok video? My family does. Fidel's family does not. Well, my sister-in-law in the States and my niece and nephew do, but that's about it. Yeah, not any family here watches it. Diego, do you help around without being asked? Oh, Kelly. Sometimes. He's a good kid. He does a lot. He's very helpful. When are you guys going to start building your house? I think I got that. If I missed something on that, Claudia, let me know. How far are you to your goal for the house? We're not close yet. No. COVID, honestly, we felt like we were getting somewhere, and then COVID hit. And even for me, COVID, affected my contracts. And Fidel, ¿qué tú es por trabajo ahora?
Estoy trabajando en unos chícharos y arrancando frijol.
Yeah.
El nuevo frijol. Estoy moviendo ahora el nuevo frijol.
Yep. So he works in the fields, in the campo with his family, and right now they're doing peas and beans. And so we rely on my income. And so when COVID hit, that kind of tanked us a little bit. So we were a lot closer, but now we'll build it back up. But I don't know. We're not very close yet, but we'll get there. We're staying positive about it. Let's see. How did Fidel feel when he was told he would be deported? Was he scared you would not move to Mexico with him? ¿Cómo siente usted cuando ellos les dirán tú es deportado? Y tú es I don't know the word for scared. Can somebody put it up? Y tú es
muy triste porque
tú pienso nosotros no voy aquí en México contigo.
No, por más que nada por mi Diego, sí, porque yo es mucho tiempo, muy acostumbrado a Diego, y cuando es la cosa así es algo muy difícil. Es algo muy triste porque ya no podía ver a mi esposa ni a mis hijos. Sí. Lo más triste fue sí que no podía, no sé si iba a estar otra vez conmigo Candice o no sé, pero sí fue algo triste. La verdad sí fue algo muy difícil para mí porque no sabía si mi esposa iba
asustado. Thank you.
Pues sí, me sentí más que nada por mi hijo, no asustado yo pero por mi hijo, porque sabía que a lo mejor ya no iba a volver que iba a ser mucho tiempo para mirar a Diego.
Yeah.
Iba a pasar mucho tiempo antes de mirar y no.
Yeah, so it was hard. It was hard for him. He was worried about me and Diego. He was worried about how long before he would see him, and yeah, it was just hard. It's hard. It's still, if you can't tell, it's hard for us to even talk about. It's when you go through something like that, I think that it definitely leaves a mark on you, and it's always something that's hard to talk about because it's always something that feels really raw. So I was not gonna cry, but then my husband started to cry a little bit, and then I had to cry, which is a rare thing, by the way. My husband hardly ever cries unless he talks about that. So, let's see. Do you have any photos or videos from the day you were finally able to reunite? Yes, I do. Actually, I'll put that. I will put that on. I'll do a series on my Instagram. Are most of you on Instagram? I think because I can upload them there. I don't know that I could do it on YouTube, but I will absolutely. I'll even try and make a video with the pictures on YouTube for you guys. So yeah, I'll work on that for sure. But yes, we do have lots of photos. Of course, we have lots of photos. It was our first time in Mexico. I took a ton of photos. Let's see. Fidel, ¿cómo estaban los otros hombres en detención contigo? ¿Tuvieron experiencias similares? Dios te bendiga.
Pues sí, porque bueno, hay de diferentes casos que pues ahí todos platican sus historias, por qué fueron y bueno, por qué fue su... Saben diferentes casos, pero sí es muy triste porque muchos platicaban que no iban a ver a sus hijos y que ya nunca iban a volver a ver a sus esposas, no sé, a sus hijos, más que nada a sus hijos. Y entonces es algo muy triste porque, pues sí, es lo más triste no ver a tus hijos y a tus seres amados. So,
Yeah.
sí, es muy triste adentro cuando muchas personas cuentan sus historias.
That's a good question, Kelsey.
Sí, pero es triste, de verdad.
Yeah. So Kelsey asked if there were other men with him in the detention center that had similar experiences. And while everybody's case was different, but also that it's really sad, or it was really sad to be in there because there were a lot of people that were just like him, which is what I learned, right? Because I saw some of their spouses and that when they did visits, and there were a lot of people that were just like him that were there just to take care of their family, and they just wanted to take care of their family. And it's just an unfortunate system, and it tears a lot of families apart. And so there were a lot of people in there that had kids and spouses that they missed, and they just wanted to get back to. So yeah. All right. Sorry, guys. I know I'm so behind on your questions. So sorry. Yeah, when he talks to me, his Spanish is a little bit broken when he talks to me, but that's because he is trying to use a simpler Spanish so that I can learn. And so it's just our way of communicating. I know it sounds weird, but it really does work for us. If you had a chance to go back to the US, would you come back? Si nosotros tienen una chance por regresar en los Estados Unidos, nosotros es allá.
Tal vez sí. Más adelante, no, ahora no pienso. Si hay alguna chance alguna vez más adelante, tal vez sí.
Yeah, maybe. I think por tu trabajo, ¿no?
Sí, solamente por eso.
Yeah, basically so that Fidel could work again because he really liked working up there as a framer. So, mi esposo tuvo detenido 2 años. Es una cosa muy asustoso. Yeah. Yeah, that's hard.
Sí,
That's a lot.
Es difícil eso, la verdad.
Yeah.
Para las personas que tienen que día con día estar esperando que una llamada de alguien, de tu esposa, o, porque solamente puedes hablar una vez por día, no sé, o escuchar a tus hijos, no sé, es difícil eso por 2 años.
Yeah, it's hard. Let's see. How do you know if someone is banned? What do you mean? I don't know what that means, Kelly. I live in... Oh, if they have a ban, they sign... as far as I know, they sign paperwork. They're informed of it once they're deported. Let's see. Let's see. Fidel, gracias por compartir algo tan sensible. Son un gran matrimonio.
Gracias.
Thank you. So sad that people that are hard workers go through this. Absolutely. It's hard. It's hard to watch it. It's hard to be a part of it. It's hard to know that that those are the kind of people that that are being taken away from their families. You know, I just for me, I just don't. That's just not the way that the system is supposed to work. So. Oh, Yolanda, I'm so sorry. But what part of Mexico are you coming to? Sorry, I thought you said farmer. The first. Oh no, framer. Framer. ¿Qué tipo de cosas hiciste? ¿Hiciste? Ajá.
Pues muchas casas, diferentes modelos que, bueno, la verdad fue lo que más me gustó. Por eso me gusta Framer, porque hice muchas casas y me encanta ese tipo de trabajo, la verdad. Porque cada casa es un modelo y es diferentes cosas que aprendes.
Yeah.
Y yo, sin saber muchas cosas, aprendí muchas cosas de eso. Gracias. Aprendí mucho de Fremen, de los mayordomos que trabajé y aprendí mucho. Por eso llegué a ser pues a tener un grupo a mi cargo.
Yeah. Yeah. So a framer is essentially building houses. He even built churches.
También.
Yeah. Yeah.
En Idaho.
Why haven't you fixed his papers? So Patricia, we actually aren't fixing his papers because we don't want to invest in that process. It's not a guaranteed thing. And we could invest all of that money and time and emotion into it just to be told no. And so for us, because we're happy here and we want to build a home for our children and we want to be present for them while they're little, for us, it makes sense to move forward with those goals instead of fighting the United States for status. Yeah. Did he ever doubt you would move with him? Oh, I don't know how to ask that in Spanish. ¿Tú piensas nosotros no viva aquí contigo en México? Pues la primero tiempo nosotros habla la cosa, ¿no? Cuando
Sí.
la primero, because I brought it up. Pues yo dije, usted cuando tú en cárcel, ¿no?
Sí.
Yo dije, yo ya me voy por México. I told him that we were going to move to Mexico and he didn't believe me. Y tú no piensas la verdad, ¿verdad?
verdad.
He didn't think that was he didn't think that I was serious about it. Yeah, he didn't think so. Oh, you're trying to understand the whole band thing. Oh, okay, yeah. Yep. Well, ¿tú es trabajo en la casa aquí por nosotros?
Estoy pensando que sí, quiero aprender porque aprendí muchas cosas allá. Sí quiero hacer, pues no todas las partes, pero sí quiero unas cosas sí.
Yeah, he wants to. The houses are built differently down here than they are in the States, so he wants to be involved as much as possible with building it. And so he's trying to learn it, but he won't be able to build everything, but he's going to try. Let's see. Yeah, no, Paige, I 100% agree. Thank you, Becky, for that. Sí, ellos dicen, Fidel, tú vas a construir tu casa.
Sí, esperamos que no se caiga.
Fidel, con una mujer así no importa dónde te manda o te deporten, yo sería feliz con mis niños. Yeah.
Sí, gracias.
That's exactly what it is, right?
Sí.
Exactamente. Come on, people, todos deberíamos de ayudar a esta familia a tener su casa if everyone can help with just a little bit. Oh, you guys, but I don't want anybody to feel obligated to do that. We have had this goal and we're working towards it. And honestly, I as I've always told you guys, one of the biggest things that will help us is watching the ads, even though I know that they can be a little obnoxious. Not that I said that, YouTube. We're very happy about this. But I know that they can be a little bit obnoxious, but that really is, I don't want anybody to feel obligated. I know that we're all going through hard times, especially with COVID and that. And you know, we were building a life in the United States. And so we lost basically all of it when this happened. But Fidel always tells me if we did it once, we can do it again. So si nosotros es en la vida un tiempo, allá en los Estados, nosotros es otra vez aquí en México, ¿no?
Sí.
Yeah.
Sí, porque por eso tenemos una cajita así para cuando estemos más viejitos.
Yeah. Let's see. But thank you, Claudia. That was very sweet. ¿Qué parte de Idaho, si tú es?
No recuerdo eso, hace mucho tiempo no recuerdo cómo se llamaba. Era un pueblito, no era Aida, pero era un... Antes de llegar a Aida, era un
Claudia.
Wait, your
chiquito.
dad's talking. I know you want to get excited about it.
Oh,
No recuerdo muy bien cómo se llamaba
I
el...
was like,
Eso fue mucho, hace muchos años atrás.
Yeah, I don't remember what part of Idaho it was either. I know that we could drive there. We drove there from Utah, though, and it wasn't very far. Claudia, thank you so much. Just a little help for your house. Love you all. Thank you, Claudia. We love you, too.
You.
Thank
Gracias.
you. It's Claudia.
Claudia. Thank you.
Let's see.
Gracias.
Well, he was in the U.S. because they were financially, So we didn't do it while we were in the U.S. either, because he insisted that I go to school first. So that was our goal, and we couldn't do more than that. We weren't in a position to do more than that. We were still trying to build a life up until the day that he was deported or detained.
Ow.
So we weren't in a position financially to do it, and we chose for me to go to school, which actually has been something that's helped us more. So we had to make a decision one way or the other, and he insisted that I went to school, so that's what we did. No, it wasn't super expensive, Hestia, for us to move. No, thanks, Nikki. Hola, guys. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Les gustaría tener una niña? No.
Sí.
Thanks.
No, we're not.
A mí sí.
Thanks,
Teal.
Teal.
Cool. I don't think that's. Thank you so much for that. Dile gracias.
Gracias.
Teal.
Tío.
Maybe, yeah. It was like, Kelly, it was like right on the border with Utah. So like, yeah, it was right there though. Si se puede, si lo hicieron una vez, lo pueden volver a hacer.
Decir una vez lo pueden hacer, sí, pero...
I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
No, sí, pero... Sí,
Paparras.
Fidel, ¿qué es lo que más amas de tu esposa? What do I love the most about him? Is that what that is, right?
You are
¿Qué es lo que más amas de tu esposa?
Que es paciente conmigo.
You are super supported in Cali. It's teal, just like the color Diego.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. For me, I love that he's such a hard worker, but that he is so family focused. I love his dedication to family. And that really is one of the things that drew me to him. And I think for me too, it's knowing that my boys will get that from him. You know, that's something that he'll teach my boys, is that family is the most important thing and how you take care of your family. So that's what I've always loved about him. Thank you. Yes, qué lindo. Yo estoy en la Kiss.
I won.
¿Qué es eso?
I won the
Sí.
steering contest.
Why are you having a steering contest?
No,
Okay.
I was staring at you.
When did he realize you were serious about moving to Mexico, and how did he feel? Cuando tú es, si sabes, nosotros es serio por viva aquí en México contigo, y cómo siento?
Cuando él movió todas las cosas para acá. Sí,
oh yeah, because I did that before he was. Oh no. We sent the stuff like two months, I think, before we moved down. So he knew that I was serious when I sent all of my stuff down here, which is funny. I didn't even know that. So that's funny that he thought I was not serious up until that point.
Right, that light.
Jessica, I know the ring light.
Yes, I do. I do speak Spanish. Si yo habla español, muy poquito, no mucho.
No muy perfecto.
Español. Sí, no mucho bueno.
We're still learning, both of us. Where there's a will, there's a way. Absolutely. Yeah, family is. That's es que la todo México es, ¿no? Es familia es la más importante. Family is the most important thing. Yep. Yo estoy en la misma situación y si mi esposo se moviera conmigo. Y no sé si mi esposo se moviera conmigo.
Ruth, yes.
Christian.
Yes, I do like living in Mexico.
Honestly, it's a big change. So if you can take it, do it in baby steps. It's hard. It's a big thing to move to a whole nother country and that. So you really do. It has to be in baby steps for sure. ¿Qué lugares les gustaría visitar en México?
Hay muchos lugares bonitos, pero ahorita sí me gustaría como ir a Vallarta o Acapulco. Más que nada Vallarta.
Yeah, I'd love to do that too.
Okay, what's your favorite part of living there? Diego, what do you miss about the U.S.? My favorite part of living here is that we have big mountains that we can climb, and I do miss Pokemon cards. Is the one thing I miss.
Yeah, Pokemon cards, because we can't really get them down here where we are. It seems your husband understands English. Yeah, so Fidel understands a lot of English, actually. He just doesn't speak a lot of it. Dice que tú entiendes mucho inglés, ¿no?
Sí,
yeah, he understands a lot of it. He just doesn't speak a lot of it, but he's a little shy. But also, a lot that goes into him being shy is that he's been torn down a lot for it. So, hold on. You pause for a minute. You pause.
Thanks, Judy.
Judy, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Judy. Thank you, Judy. My grandson likes Pokemon. Fidel, tu esposa les ponen el ejemplo a muchos que no sigan a sus esposos cuando son deportados.
Exactamente, sí, porque yo la verdad tuve muchos casos en amigos que me contaban que sus esposas o les decían que no se iban a regresar con ellos y es muy triste para ellos porque pues, lloraban por sus hijos. Entonces, ahí es cuando yo pensaba, a lo mejor no voy a ver más a mis hijos, no sé.
Yeah,
y es muy triste eso, la verdad.
Yeah. But I do also have to interject a little bit there too, because I don't ever pass judgment on anybody that can't make the move, because I think that it's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to leave everything that you've known for so long, or that you've known your whole life, and reroute somewhere else. And that it's a hard thing to do. And I know that everybody's situations is different or different. And so there are some people that can't, but I don't ever pass judgment on it, but I appreciate that. That's very sweet. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, Diego, are you a football fan? No. And where do I mail the Pokemon cards, Diego? We don't really know right now.
Yeah, we don't really have I'll let you guys know when we visit the States. We don't have a way for you guys to mail stuff that's not like ridiculously expensive if it's coming from the States. If you can cross over into Mexico, then it's super, super cheap. But if you're sending it from the States, it's really hard. Just like my husband, he won't talk in front of me, but he knows English, like the basics. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Bye, Ruth. Thank you so much for coming, Ruth. What part of Utah are you from?
Bye, Ruth.
I was born and raised in Eastern Utah, but we lived together, and Diego was born in Salt Lake City. That's where we met and lived together. Your Spanish reading is great. It's getting there, right? I'm getting a lot of practice. Tengo que irme. Buenas noches y estoy esperando la próxima live y los TikToks. Thank you. Every Sunday. We're going to try and do this every Sunday. So,
I didn't know my hair was that.
It's not brown. It just looks darker.
No,
oh, kids are great. That's why I love you, and your family are very inspirational, girl. Thank you. Practice makes perfect. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so nice. Did you know quite a bit of Spanish before you met your husband? No. I knew a lot of swear words. Mi español cuando yo es primero contigo. No sabes mucho, ¿verdad? No. Our relationship was built a lot off of other forms of communication and using a translator app. And we just made it work, though, because we just really wanted to know each other, and we just had a connection. So we didn't need it.
Maybe your mom can open up P.O. and we can send
P.O. box,
and then we can send the presents there. And when you guys visit the States, you guys can take it home.
Yeah, we're looking into something like that. I've been talking to my mom about something like that and having her get it. So we are looking at something like that. Yeah. Wow, you're an amazing woman for keeping your family together. Thank you. Fidel, que nunca se te olvide la gran mujer que tienen a tu lado. Saludos desde Las Vegas.
Gracias. Sí, nunca se me olvidará.
Thank you. Any plans for Mexico Independence Day? Que nosotros es mañana. I'm working.
Trabaja.
Yeah, we're both working.
See
But I plan on trying to get some.
See me happy plan. Hi.
Yep. I'm going to try and get like the fireworks and stuff on some TikToks. That's what I'm hoping. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I don't really know if anybody's going to do a whole lot tomorrow just because of COVID. So I don't know. What's your advice for young couples aspiring to be as strong as your relationship, and how do you keep the spark alive? The spark alive. My advice is to be patient. Just be patient. You're like, relationships they take a lot of work and they take a lot of patience. And so you just have to be willing to work at it. Like, and just know that nothing is like a fairy tale. It's just a lot of work.
Can I talk, please?
No, well, let me finish answering the question.
Sorry,
Let's see.
that's why I was on the
How do I, you guys have to put up, how do I keep the spark alive in Spanish? And I'll ask Fidel. I don't really know how we do, because we've been together for a long time. Hold on. Okay. Fidel, ¿pueden recibir por paquetería? He's like looking at me to see if we haven't tried it yet. Nosotros nunca es usar una paquetería, ¿verdad? Yeah, we haven't tried yet. Go ahead, Diego.
Maria, Diego, do you have lots of friends in Mexico? I do have friends, but not like that much. Like,
Well, you have all of the people here,
like
and then all of your cousins and the kids in your grandma's town.
Yeah, but I know I'm not saying like a whole bunch of 50 people.
Well, yeah.
50 people.
You made it sound like you didn't have any friends. ¿En qué trabajas, güerita?
Oh my gosh.
Yo trabajas en ¿cómo se dice mi trabajas? Pues con mi profesional de universidad. No, I'm wrong. This is not easy. I always have a hard time explaining what I do for work. Is there anybody in here that can put it up in Spanish? Freelancer? I don't know the term for it. My husband didn't know English when we first met. Yeah. Will you stop their tweezers? Can you not? I don't know. Your dad was using them for something. Let's tell 131 people though about it. All right, guys. Sorry. I'm so behind. Como?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the computer so I can talk to them.
I know, for your non-Spanish speakers, I know, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to go back and forth, but and I'm trying not to miss a bunch of questions, but ¿cómo mantener la chispa?
La chispa se mantiene día con día. La verdad que los detalles, y nosotros, bueno, nunca nos han olvidado desde que nos conocimos los detalles, y eso es la chispa que siempre nos mantiene juntos, y nuestros hijos más que nada son nuestra chispa.
Our kids are ours.
Es nuestra fuerza para seguir adelante.
Yeah, our kids are our strength, for sure. Oh, that was sweet. That was cute, because we honestly don't know how we keep our spark alive. We try not to kill each other. I'm just kidding. Let's see. I wish there was a way to translate on screen. I know, I'm sorry. Let's see. What do you freelance in? Just business stuff. Thanks, Susan, for coming. Wow, I'm new to your channel. Can you please tell me what's going on here? Yeah, absolutely. We live in Mexico, and we lived here for 4 years because my husband was deported. So we moved here to keep our family together. And so we're having a Q&A about that, so everybody can get to know each other, right? So welcome. Let's see. Tacos, flan, and Dr. Pepper. Mantienen la chispa. It's true. Yeah. Food helps with that. Freelancer, persona de libre desecación. Dedicación. Consultadora independiente. Ooh, those are hard words. Algo así. Thank you. Por cuenta propia, freelance. Yeah. Fidel, felicidades por la marvelosa esposa que tienen en tus bellos hijos.
Gracias.
Thank you. We do have pretty cute kids, though. We make pretty cute babies.
Sí, mis dos.
A mí se hizo muy romántico de tu esposo cuando te dijo que los borregos eran tuyos. It's true. Yeah. Those sheep really are mine, though. I'm pretty proud of it. I wish that I could spend my days walking them and that. I thoroughly enjoy it. I find it so relaxing, but I always have to go back to work. Otro bebé. No. Comen tacos por mí. Yes.
Sí, aquí mucho.
Mixed children are especially beautiful. They absolutely are. ¿Trabajas por compañías en México o USA? Nada compañías en México. Y en los Estados Unidos poquito y todo el mundo. Pero no solamente los Estados Unidos. Pero aquí en México no. En un alcance en vivo. Yeah. So I don't work in Mexico. I have some contracts that I've done in the United States, but my contracts are pretty spread out all over the world. So sí, tienen mi MBA maestría en administración de empresas. Sí. Fidel es celoso? No. I think before, in the beginning of our relationship, he was a little jealous. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm a very outgoing person, but I think him and I have been together for so long now, and we've been through so much that really neither one of us is really worried that the other one is going to stray, I guess, or feel like there's any reason for us to get jealous over anything anymore. It's just not. I feel like we're too old for that. Nosotros es más viejito por celoso. No más mucho joven como eso, ¿verdad?
Sí,
We're too old for that.
Y ahora no, porque por unos días tenemos dos hermosos y no necesitamos estar celándonos ya.
There we go.
Tenemos lo que necesitamos ahora.
The kids and I will be visiting the States. I do feel safe out here, yes. We'll be visiting the States depending on COVID. My goal is like the end of February, but it really just depends on what happens with COVID. So, yeah. You guys are so awesome. Fidel dijo sí que segura hasta aquí, ya que la celo. Lo siento. I messed that up. I'm sorry. You inspire me. My husband has deportation, but is protected with DACA for now. We're terrified. He was raised in the U.S. since 3. We know nothing about Mexico, so it's pretty terrifying. No, Cradle. My family doesn't support me. No. Well, I mean, they don't support us financially. I always think that's what people are asking. They supported my decision to move here and that because they love my husband. They don't support us financially. I'm really sorry, Angelica, that you're going through that. I'm glad that DACA is there and still in place. But if you need any advice, definitely send me an email. I'm not sure that translated correctly, Candace. I was trying to explain your education and what you do for. No, I appreciate it, Kelly. Thank you. That's fine. Who gets angry more often? It's totally me. ¿Quién es molesto más tiempo? Es Yola.
Un poquito me.
Yeah, it's me. And he calls me an old lady all the time. Because I do. I have a shorter fuse than Fidel, for sure. Yeah, it's totally me. It's totally me. He is a very go with the flow kind of person, and I'm a very we need to plan this out kind of a person. And so a lot of times we'll butt heads about that because I want things to be planned out, and I want like a schedule and that because I want to know what's coming. And he just goes with the flow, and he doesn't need a schedule. He doesn't need a plan. He's just like, we'll just figure it out. It's fine. we do our best, but it's definitely me. Oh, ¿quién es más enojon? ¿Enojon? Uh-huh. It's me.
Poquito mi esposa.
It's totally me. It's okay. You can be honest. Good night. Thank you, Teal, for coming, and thank you for the gifts. Fidel, ¿cómo te sientes por tanto apoyo de la gente?
Muy feliz, la verdad. Gracias a todos y también el apoyo que le tienen a mi esposa. Y la verdad, muchas gracias. Thank you a todos. La verdad, muy feliz.
Aw. You can see the patience in his face. Si te nota la paciencia. Paciencia. It's true, though. But that's what it is, right? ¿Quién es más romántico de los dos?
La mitad y mitad.
No, it's you. Not very romantic. I feel like I'm tired. I feel like he's more. A ver, levántate el sol. Do you have any comadres in Mexico? Where you hang out, watch telenovelas. We don't watch telenovelas, but we hang out. But I do have comadres here, yeah. Digo, tienen comadres aquí, ¿verdad? Sí. Yeah. I don't get to hang out with them as often as I would like to, though, because I'm always working. So, how long have you been together? We've been together for 13 years.
13 años.
Yeah, it's been a long 13. No, I'm just kidding. Bye. Thank you for coming, Scary Doo. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap this up so that we can get this baby to bed. Dominic, do you want to come say bye? Oh, ¿cuál es tu la favorito parte en la película de carros?
La favorita parte.
Ajá.
Oh, es cuando el carro le avienta las llantas. Cuando el cambio las llantas al carro.
Oh, yeah. So at the very end, when they when Guido is changing he does the pit stop and all the mustaches fall off of Chuck's. That's his favorite part. He's all, here comes my favorite part. My favorite part, though, and I want to know if you guys have ever noticed this, by the way, my favorite part is in the beginning of it when he goes to talk to like the Rusties, like all the Rusty cars, and everything goes silent and somebody says, "Freebird." Have you guys seen that? Because that's my favorite part of it. And I never noticed it until the baby made me watch it like a million times. So then y dice que adios. Yeah. But I want to know if anybody else has if anybody else has seen that part of it. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Can you say bye? Dire adios. Dire adios. Oh, Diego's going to come say bye too. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this and watching it. We appreciate everybody being here and being supportive. Okay, you're getting down. Yeah, okay. Well, that was fun for a second. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Just wave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we'll all come and take care of it right now. All right, so I'm going to let you guys go. Obviously, Diego has a stomach ache, so we're going to go. But thank you so much. We're going to try and do this every Sunday. But we just appreciate all of you being here.
Muchas gracias por todo y thank you a todos.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. We really appreciate you guys. Always, 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 always. All right, guys, have a good night.